Yo, what's going on guys? It's Steve McCrawley coming to you with another video. Today we got some battle spot doubles here on Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I was going to do some VGC 18, but then I realized that these Pokemon need to be caught or hatched in Alola. So not all the I don't have any other teams that like VGC 18 teams, let's say, because I'd need a Mega, and I don't really have any decent Megas hatched here in Alola, because in Sun and Moon I didn't really do anything with Mega since they weren't VGC legal. So, and the ones for Wi-Fi battles or anything else you could just have from Gen 6. So, I was going to do it when I was like, oh wait, I can't, so I'm just going to use this team. This is just a double, and I'll see about a VGC 18 team. I'm excited to see what it's like. I want to see how the meta is really defined or not, or if it's just kind of all over the place. I feel like it was that way for VGC 17 as well, I guess. Oh, sorry, I'm changing my music. I need my Ultra Recon Squad music. I love the Ultra Recon Squad music, and yeah, so we'll see. I don't even know if there's anybody doing doubles right now. I don't even know if there's anybody doing Battle Spot anything right now, since the games are still relatively new, but I'd imagine that people would Pokebank a lot of their Pokemon over and hop on Battle Spot doubles, so we shall see. If not, I'll just go with a... You guys won't even know that this goes up, and I'll just do a VGC 18 team, or take like a singles team to the Battle Spot or something. But I guess no need to really do doubles right now, since doubles you can do in VGC 18. Like VGC 18 and doubles are exactly the same, except doubles will take any Pokemon from any generation. VGC is only Gen 7 Pokemon. So yeah, it looks like there's nobody here, which is really, well, I guess not interesting. I think there's a VGC event going on right now as well in San Jose, which I wish I knew about because I could have gone. Well, actually I couldn't have gone because of work, but this would have been nice to know. Anyways, we got our opponent here. We got Landorus, Thundurus, Conkeldurr, Drampa, Talonflame, and Sylveon. So, interested to see the Drampa there with like a relatively... Well, I guess he's still got 3 Slowmons, and I guess he does have Tailwind option. But he's got 3 flying types. Hydreigon could be really good here. The only thing I'd have to be careful of is the Sylveon. So, let's see. I'm going to leave a Suicune here. The only thing he really can hit me hard with... Well, I guess he does have Conkeldurr and Drampa, which can hit just about anything hard. But the Thundurus could be the main problem. And... what else do I want to lead with? I think I'll lead with Lele. Because that way he can't... if he leads with Talonflame, he can't go with a priority Gale Wings move. Let's see, what else do we got? I'm going to bring Hydreigon here for sure. And I think I'm going to go with... Landorus. Landorus is... Well, I mean, he's got 3 flying types, so Rock Slide from Landorus could be really good. But maybe I want to go with Metagross because of the Sylveon. And I do have Ice Punch. But Landorus is... I think Landorus is just too good, so I'll bring Landorus. Landorus is good in just about any situation. But... it's fine. We'll see how this goes. I'll see if Metagross might... Because, I mean, it is a Mega Metagross as well, but... Oh my gosh, listen to this music. Man, I love the Ultra Recon Squad music. Okay, so he's got Therian form and Incarnate form. Let's see, do I have... No, I don't know if I even have... I was gonna say if I have Icy Wind, I can go for an Icy Wind here. Okay. So Landorus, this has got to be a Scarfed Landorus. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Scarfed. I could just go straight up for the Ice Beam on the Landorus. But I guess it could also be a Z-move Thundurus, and you could just Z-move my Suicune right off the bat. So let me go ahead, I'll bring in my Landorus here for my Suicune. And I'll just go for a regular Psychic into his Landorus. I'd assume it would be enough with the Train and Stab and everything, so I'm not going to go for a Z-move. Psychic should be enough. I'll get my Unintimidate off on his Landorus. Let's see what we got here. a U-turn. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that he's scarfed. If he's gonna play it like that. But I guess I did have a Suicune out, so I guess a U-turn still was a safe, or like his best bet. But usually if they carry U-turn, that means that they're gonna be scarfed instead of sashed. So let's see what he goes into. Talonflame. Okay. So this Psychic should still... Yeah, okay, wow. That's interesting. This might do the trick on the Talonflame. Wow, just barely. Okay. So we do get the special D drop, and he can't go for any... Well, he can't go for priority moves anyway since he is below 50%, or since he is taken damage. I think Gale Wings only works when you're at full health now. So I'll just Rock Slide and go for a Psychic into his Thundurus. And if all goes well, I should be able to pick up a double knockout here. But he's probably just gonna Volt Switch out. That's interesting that he Volt Switches instead of, like... I mean, if I stay in with Suicune, Hidden Power, HP Ice, okay. I'm actually okay with this trade. I was going a little slow, I thought maybe I was going to live. I'm okay with the trade, though, the double knockout. I do have Hydreigon in the back, and one of his Pokemon is Landorus, and both of his other flying-type Pokemon are gone, so he can't just spam Earthquakes. And I have Suicune here, which can deal with the Landorus just fine. So I'm actually really okay with that trade. Let's see, but what... I mean, what he has to be destroyed by Landorus if he really wants to take it out that bad. Okay, it can kill her. Okay, wow. So I just go for Ice Beam Psychic and pick up the double knockout here. And Hydreigon's in the back. So... I mean, I guess his best bet here is just to go for Rock Slide flinches. So let me go ahead, Ice Beam the Landorus, and I'll Z-move the Conkeldurr here. It could always be Assault Vest, and I won't need the Z... Okay, forfeit right off the bat. Wow. That's what I'm saying. I was okay with the trade. Unless if he thought that maybe I wasn't scarfed. I guess that could have been like his only hope. But... yeah, but I mean, I guess I don't know what he could have done there. He didn't really bring any... Lele was a good pickup there. He didn't really have anything to stop me from going with Psychics. And I mean, just the turn... Why would you go U-turn Volt Switch turn 1? You don't do any damage. And you let me... Either you let me set up the Tailwind with Suicune, you let me get off an Ice Beam or a Scald, you let me set up or get off a Z-move, or just a flat-out Psychic with Lele. Like, you didn't really have anything to switch in. I'm sorry. Alright, so we'll get in another one here. We're only 8 minutes deep. Alright, let me put on some good music. I won't put on Ultra Recon Squad. I'll go Necrozma version 1. Don't remember exactly what it sounds like. Okay, so here we got Breloom, Raichu, Pawniard, Suicune, Latios, and Gengar. Okay, so I'm just looking... Let's see. So his bottom two are going to be weak to Dark. And Pawniard is 4 times weak to Fighting. So Landorus will be a good pick here. Do I have any flying types for the bird? No, well, Psychic should be fine. Let's see. What's his name? Heatran. I was going to say Volcanion. Heatran might be good here because he doesn't really have anything to hit it. Well, I guess he does have Breloom and Suicune, but other than that, he doesn't have too much to hit it with. So I see him leading with... Well, I guess he could lead with anything. I think he's going to lead with Raichu or Breloom for sure, and then Suicune as well. So, let's see. I don't really see him bringing Latios here. It's not that good against my team. Let's see. Landorus is still really good. Just the coverage moves it gets. Like, Superpower can be good for the Pawniard. So, do I want to bring Metagross here? Not really. Just because Metagross isn't going to be doing that much damage to his team. So this time around, I'll leave behind Lele. And I'll bring Heatran. Just because he has the... Oh, look, she's got the Pikachu outfit. And I got the Trial Guide one. But, yeah, because of the Latios, the Gengar, the Pawniard are all really good against the Lele, so I'm just going to leave Lele behind, bring Heatran. I think Heatran, if I can get the substitutes, the first substitute up, I can really do some nice damage. So, I think this is the same lead I had last time. Gengar, Suicune, okay. Okay, so I can knock out the... Well, it could be Sashed, of course. But I could just go for an Earthquake right off the bat on the Gengar. Or on everything, and pick up massive damage on the Gengar. Okay, so... I have Snarl as well. Snarl turn 1 could be good. But Tailwind as well could be really good. I don't want to bring in Heatran here. Because I think... Ooh, that's a trick. Because if he goes for a Scald, I don't want to bring in Heatran. Or if he goes for a Scald in the Landers, I don't want to bring in Heatran. But if he goes for an Ice Beam, I don't want to bring in Hydreigon. So even if I Volt Switch out, I don't really have that good of a switch to bring in. Let me go ahead. I'll set up a Tailwind. And I'll U-turn into the Gengar to break a potential Sash. So that later on I know that I can... Oh, okay. Mega. Okay, at least I can still switch out. Okay, that's good to know. And... Man, that sucks. If I should just gone for the Earthquake. Oh, against him... Oh, I don't know if it would pick up a knockout. I'm not too familiar with the calc. Let's see. I'll bring in Hydreigon here. I feel like it's a safer switch. It's a lot faster than Heatran. So I should definitely... Oh, it's Mega Gengar. I don't know if I'll outspeed a Mega Gengar. Oh, no, I hit the wrong one. Whoops. I meant to bring in Hydreigon. Yeah, see, I would have resisted that. And let's see. So he's probably going to go for an Ice Beam then. Oh, his own Tailwind. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's fine, I guess. So we know another... So that Shadow Ball did... What? 84? So I should be able to take another one. But... Even if he goes for another Shadow Ball into that slot, I won't be able to set up a substitute. But I could Earth Power the Gengar. I'm just going to Protect and Snarl right now. Yeah, this makes things interesting. I'm actually, with him setting up a Tailwind, I guess I'm happier to have Heatran here. But I guess I would have resisted the Shadow Ball. Gengar wouldn't be able to do anything against Hydreigon. But it makes things interesting. Okay. Wow. Really good damage there. So yeah, that's going to help Heatran big time, especially against both these Pokemon. And the Scald. Okay, so the double target into Heatran. The double target into Heatran. So it did 80, and it's going to do 1/3 less. So it's going to be doing like 27 damage, 28 damage less. So it's going to be doing 60. That'll leave me... That's going to be really close. If I'm going to be able... I don't know if I'll be able to set up a substitute or not. Let me hit him up with the Snarl again. Should I go for the double protect? So let's see, what does he have? Substitute's really my only chance here. So I could go for another protect. Well, let's go for a substitute and another Snarl. If I don't get up the substitute, I'm dead anyways. I could have gone for an Earth Power to guarantee a knockout on Gengar. But, oh, is that into Suicune? No, into Heatran, okay. 46. Oh my gosh, of course he gets a special defense drop. I'm actually going to barely be able to get one up, yeah. Alright. So I will be able to survive this Scald. Okay. So, yeah, this Scald should definitely break the sub. Okay. So, no matter how many Snarls I get up, Heatran will not be able to take another Shadow Ball. Okay. So, this time I'll go for a Scald into Gengar to pick up the knockout, and I'll Protect with Heatran. And there's not much he can do about it. His Gengar's... Well, he could Protect. That is definitely true. Okay, he's just going to go for flat out Withdraw into Raichu. Okay. Okay, so that's the event one, so that means it's going to have Fake Out and Endeavor. I'm pretty sure. Or, I mean, it could, I should say. Well, it gets Fake Out normally, it's just the special one that can get Endeavor. So, okay, the Scald. Alright. So now I have the opportunity to switch out as well, which is really good. I just don't know if he's going to fake out or what's going on here. So I mean, here we're just going to trade Tailwinds again. So, well, I guess, oh, but he could fake, well, he's probably going to fake me out, but that could be good though, because that means I'll have a Tailwind longer for him, or longer than him. Oh, but if he goes for Scald, I don't want to bring in Landorus. Okay, so let me go ahead and set up a Tailwind. He's probably going to fake me out, but I'll bring in high... Yeah, his Suicune's posing a problem to me. I'll bring in Hydreigon, I guess. I don't really have anything to deal with his Suicune on my team. Lele couldn't have done it. Metagross wouldn't have, or might have been able to do it okay. But my Suicune is like, yes. Like I said, and he's going to set up his Tailwind. Oh, he's going to go for Scald. Interesting. Well, I guess so that I don't get a Tailwind up, that's fine. Fair enough. And the burn, of course. Just wanted to point that out, of course. Alright. And, okay, so what do we want to do here? We'll go for a Tailwind again. His Suicune's at -2. So, he won't... So, let's see. This thing's probably going to have Fake Out, Endeavor, an Electric type move. And I don't know what else. I have no idea what this thing's going to have. So, Latios could have Levitate. So, I don't know if I want to go for... Or I don't... I mean, if he has that in the back, he could switch it in. Dark Pulse is safe. Unless if he has Pawniard or Breloom in the back. Flamethrower is safe. Draco Meteor is safe. So I might just go for a Draco Meteor on the Raichu. Let's see. I'll hit him up with an Earth Power into the Raichu slot. I don't know if he's going to have... Oh, Z move, okay. Okay, an Electrium Z. Okay. Interesting. So, I guess I might have been able to see that since it doesn't have leftovers. But what's it gonna... I guess he could double target the Hydreigon here. Which would be really risky if I go for a Protect, since he does have the Ice Beam on. Okay. Into Suicune, I should be able to take that? Nope. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, Berry up. And, okay, Earth Power. Raichu's gone. And I'll get the Tailwind up. So if he doesn't set up his own Tailwind, he can't bring in Gengar here. If he does not set up Tailwind, he cannot bring in his own Gengar. Okay, he does bring it set up, so he can definitely bring in his... Well, I mean, he can quote-unquote bring in his Gengar, but I can still knock it out with Suicune. And I don't know if... Well, it might have Dazzling Gleam. I don't know what... Because we haven't seen Protect on it, and he didn't Protect, so I don't think he's going to have Protect on his Gengar, so it might be like a Dazzling Gleam... Thunder, like it might be a really spread move, Gengar. Okay, so Gengar is going to come in. Could definitely have, or I think it gets access to Dazzling Gleam. So, let's see, Heatran, what does he have left? Again, well, against Breloom and against Bisharp, Heatran is really good. And I haven't seen what his last Pokemon is. So I don't necessarily want to give up, well, I don't want to give up Heatran. Let's just, well, but Hydreigon at the same time can deal with both those Pokemon as well. So let me go ahead. I'll bring in Heatran here. I'm okay with... Oh, I can't switch out Hydreigon. That's right. Okay. And I'm locked into Earth Power. So I'll just go for another Snarl with Suicune and an Earth Power onto Gengar. Hopefully it doesn't have Dazzling Gleam. Destiny Bond. Okay. Not the worst thing in the world, to be completely honest. If I wasn't choiced, I would have just gone for a Draco Meteor. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know what I would have done. But again, I'm okay with this trade because it does. I do have two good Pokemon in the back, so I get to see what his last Pokemon is. And he can't switch out to Suicune anymore, so Suicune's not going to be dealing any damage anymore. And that's real. Oh, sheer. Wow. Really? Alright, so I'll bring in Heatran here, since it's not choice, since I have more options with it, and I can always just sack it off. Okay, Breloom's going to be his last Pokemon. So, okay. So he's probably going to have Mach Punch. I was gonna say Match Punch, but I'm not funny. Oh, I have Ice Beam. I can hit Breloom with Ice Beam as well. Yeah, so his Suicune's is no longer an issue. So I guess a 4 times effective Ice Beam on a Landorus is still gonna be an issue. I just don't know if I'll have what it takes to knock out the Suicune, to be completely honest. The Spore... not bad. Fairly obvious Protect on my part. I definitely could have... or shouldn't have done that. And Scald. Okay. Because I outspeed his Suicune. So that was a good play by him. So we went for Scald. So I could wake up here. My turn of guaranteed sleep is already over. Let's see. So let me go ahead and bring in Landorus here instead of Heatran to get off and Intimidate. And we'll see how much the Scald does. It'll still allow me to get off some damage. And because I don't know what offensive moves this room's going to be packing. I think it usually runs, what, Force Palm and Seed Bomb? Okay. And see, interesting. I don't know if it's really going to have an offensive move. It's just going to go for a Spore like that. So, okay, Suicune wakes up. That's really good. Alright. And then Icy Wind. Okay, very little damage there. So, well, has he used Ice Beam on Suicune yet? I'm trying to think. I think it's just been using Scald, so it might have Icy Wind instead of Ice Beam. So, let's see, what do I want to do? I guess I'll just U-turn the Breloom. I don't want to risk a miss. I don't want to damage my own Suicune. I think my berry was already popped. I lived on 1 bullet. Oh yeah, it has Technician bullets. Or not Technician. Well, it could be Technician or Skill Link. Okay. Wow. Okay, so it's just Technician. That's why I did so much. Even at -1. Alright. Yeah, that did, what, 3 damage to Suicune? So, he might not be able to deal, like, any damage to my Suicune. Okay, so I might be able to win this, since his Breloom's gone. I might just be able to, like, sub-snarl his Suicune to where it doesn't deal enough damage to break my subs with 1. Okay, so I'm still asleep. So I have an option of what I want to do. But I still don't want to go... I'll just go for a Rock Slide. I'll take flinches, I guess. And... wow. Okay, well, I guess a 2-turn sleep, because I switched it in when it got spored. So it takes me from, what, 101 to 69? No, even... that only does 3, so it's going to even start doing less damage with Snarl. I'm going to try and get it down to -6. We'll see if it has a berry. We haven't seen any other item on it yet. Okay, so it's already at, what, -4? Hit it up with Rock Slides. We'll take some Rock Slide flinches. And if we get him down to -6, Heatran should be able to do the trick. Especially because it might... oh, because he's probably going for Icy Winds now, so he doesn't run out of Scalds. That's another thing, too. Alright, Landorus is going to wake up. Oh, that's true. I'm not even going to be able to go for flinches anymore because I've been Icy Winded so much. And then his Icy Wind... okay, let's see. That's... I'm actually doing really good damage here. Okay, so... that's only a Citrus, isn't it? I was going to say it wasn't taking down the 25%. Alright, so one more Snarl. Oh, that's right, because... oh! Because he's been using Scalds under pressure, so I don't think he can do it. He might actually be out of Scalds. I just realized that because I was looking at mine. I was like, wow, I've already used 10 Snarls, but he's only at -5. I was like, oh. Okay, so, yeah. He probably can't do anything with my Heatran now. Because I'm going to Quad Resist Ice. Okay. Sweet. Alright, so let me hit him up with a Scald and a Rock Slide. Icy Wind. Yeah, so look. Is Landorus... I haven't been paying attention. Landorus gonna survive or not? Oh wow, that only did 20 damage. That did 1 damage to Suicune. So this one's over. That means I can get 21 attacks off before he can knock me out. So I'm not even gonna need Heatran here. Yeah, I actually completely forgot about Pressure. He might have done the same. But once I saw it would have turned like yellow, I would have been like, okay, I gotta save some of these. Okay. Wow, what a battle, if you ask me. This turned out being way longer than I thought it would. Well, I guess he always has the option to crit. But not Landorus. Heatran should be able to, even if he crit me there, like double crit, Heatran still should be able to finish this one off. Because since he's so low and he might be out of Scald, he might have 1 Scald left, he might have saved it. But yeah. Because I'll outspeed him, so now he can't touch my speed, because I can protect here, then set up a sub, and he can't break my sub. I'm going to protect, in case he does crit me. Though I would outspeed him. I guess no need to protect. Okay, he's going to forfeit. He just wanted to pick up the 1 knockout he couldn't forfeit earlier. Maybe he forgot Heatran was even alive. Man, that one was a battle. Wow. So, yes, an opposing Suicune. I think I've come across this before, where water types, I don't really have anything to deal with water types. I don't really even have any grass or electric spread moves. Or coverage moves, I should say. So I don't have... So, yeah. I think this can be the last battle with this team. Gonna look into something else. Gonna look at the meta. See if there's been any VGC teen... I think they've already been... I don't know. I'll have to see if there's been any like VGC teen teams. Take a look at what they're doing, test some of them out. But not going to take any more of your time. This was longer than I had anticipated. But if you guys got any suggestions for me, feel free to let me know. If you want to battle me, also feel free to let me know. But that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.